Welcome, cycling fans, to the thrilling final stage of the 2024 Tour of Britain Women. Stage 4 was a decisive 99-kilometre journey from Manchester to Lee, where the overall winner would be crowned. The atmosphere was electric, with anticipation for a spectacular conclusion to the Tour's triumphant return. Lotte Kopecky in the leader's jersey faced fierce competition from hungry rivals. The route, though not the longest, was packed with climbs and open roads, perfect for attacks and drama. Sprinters' teams eyed the finish in Lee, hoping for one last shot at glory. This edition marked the race's 10th anniversary and a comeback after last year's cancellation. Its return to the UCI Women's World Tour calendar was a huge boost for British cycling. The commitment to bring it back stronger was clear, and the stage was set for an unforgettable day. Riders were ready, teams had their strategies, and crowds lined the streets. From Manchester's National Cycling Centre to Lee, this was more than a race. It was a celebration of women's cycling, a testament to resilience and the enduring appeal of the sport. The finale promised to be memorable, and it delivered. The day began with thousands of fans lining Manchester's streets, creating a vibrant send-off. The peloton rolled out, teams jostling for position in the early flurry of activity. British rider Maddie Leach attacked, joined by Dutch climber Eline Janssen. Together they worked to build a lead, pushing the pace and animating the race. By the 20-kilometre mark, they'd carved out a 2-minute gap, putting pressure on the peloton. The crowds cheered them on, their energy echoing through towns and villages. The peloton, meanwhile, kept a watchful eye, with teams starting to organise the chase. The leaders knew the upcoming climbs could shake up the race. For Leach and Janssen, every kilometre out front was a small victory, but the peloton's might loomed ever larger behind them. The stage was set for a fierce battle between breakaway and bunch. The first major climb, Delft to Grains Bar, arrived at kilometre 23. Eline Janssen attacked the ascent, securing maximum Queen of the Mountains points. The breakaway began to fragment under the relentless pace and tough terrain. The peloton, led by SD Works Pro Time, closed the gap rapidly. Their coordinated effort kept the breakaway within reach and controlled the race. The catch seemed inevitable as the road rolled on. The climb had thinned the field, but the real battles were still ahead. The peloton's power was on full display, dictating the race's tempo. Team SD Works Pro Time's dominance was clear throughout the stage. With Kopecky in yellow and Wiebes chasing a fourth stage win, their teamwork was flawless. They controlled the pace, managed the breakaway, and protected their leaders. Rivals like Anna Henderson and Letizia Paternoster were kept in check. SD Works Pro Time shaped the race, not just reacting but dictating every move. Their discipline was crucial ahead of the Ram's Bottom Rake climb and the sprints to come. The team's tactical masterclass left little room for surprises. Their control defined the stage and set up the finale. With the breakaway caught, the race exploded on Ram's Bottom Rake. Pfeiffer Georgi launched a solo attack on the brutally steep climb, thrilling the crowds. She crested alone, securing maximum QOM points and the overall Mountains jersey. Georgi pressed on, building a 30-second lead, but the peloton soon organised the chase. SD Works Pro Team and Liva-Lula Jaco led the pursuit, determined to set up a sprint finish. Georgi was caught with 40 kilometres to go, her effort animating the race. The main contenders regrouped, eyes on the intermediate sprint and the final showdown. With Georgi's attack neutralised, focus shifted to the intermediate sprint at Lee Lane, Horwich. These sprints offered crucial points and bonus seconds, intensifying the fight. Lead-out trains formed, with SD Works Pro Time aiming to deliver Wiebes and DSM for Menish Post NL working for Cool. The speed ramped up as they thundered toward the line. Wiebes launched perfectly, outpacing Cool to take maximum points and solidify her lead in the green jersey. The intensity ratcheted up, with teams fine-tuning strategies for the finale. The intermediate sprint was a preview of the explosive finish to come. All eyes turned to Lee and the impending bunch sprint. With 24 kilometers to go, tensions soared as teams fought for position. The flat run into Lee meant high speeds and fierce jostling at the front. Kopecky stayed calm, expertly protected by her SD Works Pro Time teammates. She balanced conserving energy with preparing to help Weebs in the lead-out. Anna Henderson and Letizia Paternoster also stayed vigilant, their teams working to defend podium spots. The peloton's pace surged, stringing out the riders and making late attacks nearly impossible. Anticipation crackled as the finish line approached. Teams rehearsed their lead-outs, sprinters readied for the final effort. The stage was set for a dramatic, high-speed conclusion. The final 10 kilometers were a showcase of speed and tactics. SD Works Pro Time's lead-out train, with Majerus and Riusa, delivered Weebs and Kopecky to the front. Rival teams fought to disrupt the formation, with DSM Firmenich Postnel and Livalula Jaco organizing their own sprints. Kopecky played a key role, selflessly leading out Weebies despite wearing the leader's jersey. The crowd's anticipation peaked as the finish loomed. With 200 meters to go, Weebers launched her sprint, unleashing raw power. Kuhl fought to come around, but Weebers held her off. The crowd roared as the sprinters battled for glory. It was a final sprint worthy of the Tour's grand finale, fast, furious, and unforgettable. Lorena Weebers crossed the line first, sealing her fourth consecutive stage win. Charlotte Kuhl finished a close second, with Letizia Paternoster taking third. Lotte Kopecky's fourth place secured her overall victory in the 2024 Tour of Britain Women. Kopecky's consistency and her team's support paid off in style. The celebrations for Weebs and Kopecky capped a dominant performance by SD Works Pro Time. The final podium, Kopecky in yellow, Henderson second, Paternoster third. Weebs claimed the points jersey, Gorgie the Mountains jersey. The Tour's return was a resounding success, thrilling fans and riders alike. The racing showcased the depth of talent in the women's peloton. The 2024 edition left everyone eager for more, cementing the event's place in cycling's calendar.